Episode 58. To Find You. Everyone suddenly felt a chill down their spine, gazing at the couple leaving. The girl's mind had gone blank. All of a sudden, she chased after the couple like crazy, shouting, "Mr. Robinson! Mr. Robinson!" However, before she approached him, a woman stopped her. Miranda blocked her way with a poker face, saying coldly, "This is useless." However, the girl would not give up, trying to push Miranda away. However, someone was even faster than her. Edward stopped the girl and pretended to comfort her. "Instead of apologizing, you should think about the crisis your family is facing now. Isn't that right, Miranda?" Edward put on his best smile, but Miranda only glanced at him and nodded. Miranda then said to Lila, "Miss Lila Cox, please get the files ready as soon as possible. I need them by 10. Treated like a subordinate in public, Lila felt a bit embarrassed. However, Miranda was her supervisor, so she only nodded. Gazing at Lila deeply, Miranda turned away. Edward's eyes lit up as he admired her. "Gorgeous." "Let go of me!" the girl cried, wanting to chase after the couple. But Edward would not let go of her hands. In order to impress Miranda and Jake, Miranda soon disappeared from everyone's sight. Lila gave Eva a stare and commanded, "Come here." Eva shuddered and immediately followed Lila to a corner. "I have already given you the drug. It was a simple task and you messed it up." Lila deliberately lowered her voice, but the anger was obvious. Eva felt a bit sullen. "I have already told the waiter to give her the vodka soda and saw her drink it. I don't know why." "Vodka soda?" Lila bristled. "Serena never drinks vodka. Don't you know that?" Eva was dazed. "No way! I saw!" However, she was suddenly reminded of something. Indeed, the beverage that she tampered with was vodka soda, but Serena seemed to be drinking champagne. However, how did Serena have the time to switch the drink? Eva thought hard and recalled a gap in time when Stella called her to talk. It was less than a minute. However, that was the only period of time that her eyes had left Serena. "Idiot! You can't even do a simple task right. I shouldn't have wasted all the effort to clear your name on the web. If I knew you were so useless, I should have done this myself." Lila sounded furious, which made Eva become pale. She immediately said, "Cousin, don't get mad. I have something else." "They have already left. What can you possibly have?" "The room. I asked Stella to steal Serena's ID to get the hotel room. That is proof." Lila was almost speechless. She grit her teeth and said, "Idiot! Can't they check the surveillance camera footage? Also, where is Stella?" Eva was dazed, then suddenly realized that Stella was long gone. Thinking of something, Eva's look suddenly changed as she said, "Ben is still in the room. I drugged him with 5 pills. Lila was shocked and let out a yelp. "5 pills! You might as well kill him!" Eva was almost in tears. "What should I do? I will call an ambulance." However, Lila immediately took Eva's phone and said, "Are you crazy? If you call an ambulance, you might go to jail." "Then what should I do?" Lila's face looked gloomy as she said calmly, "Just pretend you know nothing and go back." "But you want to go to jail?" "No!" "Then go back home and pretend that you know nothing." People started to leave, but some close friends stayed around to drink. Almost everyone was gone at about 10 o'clock. When the last few people were ready to leave, a man who was Edward's friend suddenly asked, What was the room number in the photo that Serena sent to the group? F1805. What about it? I don't think that it's a random room. What do you think Jake would see if he had really bought the story and gone there? Want to check it out? Let's go! The few people went to the 18th floor and heard roaring and banging as they approached the room. The few people looked at each other, and a girl suddenly hushed them. She leaned against the closed door and said, "I think I hear Stella's voice." The guys were dazed, also leaning against the door. "Help!" A weak cry for help shocked everyone. Since the girl was on good terms with Stella, she immediately called the police when hearing Stella's voice. A guy went to the front desk to get the room key. When they busted into the room, they immediately smelled blood. Stella was already very weak and cried immediately seeing the door opened. "Help me!" Her voice was hoarse and desperate, different from her usual sweet voice. It sounded terrifying. Her friend almost cried, exclaiming, "Stella!" Ben took no notice of what was happening, moving his hips relentlessly, with blood dripping down his legs. When the men pulled Ben away from Stella, they were even punched in the face by Ben. It took 3 men to take Ben away. Stella was half dead when she was carried into the ambulance, leaving blood everywhere as she went. The crime soon caught the attention of the upper level of the police department. Ben's father, Director Lee, was called into question and then suspended. Walking out of the ballroom holding Jake's hand, Serena felt she must be in a dream. Glancing at her husband's face, Serena's heart raced out of control. However, she could not fall for him. Taking her hand back, Serena asked, "Why are you here?" Jake looked down and answered, "To find you." Serena felt her heart had skipped a beat. His simple answer led to ripples in her heart.